What's up, gamers? Welcome to Jesse J. Luff. We're here with a man who literally thinks he's Gandalf, and he's going to profile his Sleep Swap Wotc20 Pokemon deck.
Thanks, Jesse. Anyway, so you've probably heard of older school formats called Medicate, where it really is centric to Mr. Mime and Lieutenant Surge's Eradicate, using a combination of Super Fang and then Meditate to pretty much two-shot anything with some exceptions. I run a 3-3-3 line for that main combo. It's very energy efficient, and just to add to it, I put in E-Reader Hypno, which has the Poke Power. If it's active, you can sleep anything. So it's also at a 3-3 line. Because everything here is a 1 retreat cost, I tuck in 2 Dodrios, not as attackers, but just for the bench swapping. In Wotc20, you don't need to limit your retreats per turn. You can retreat as much as you want. So you'll usually swap into Hypno, put their active to sleep, and either swap into Mr. Mime to block them, or swap into Surge or Hypno to start taking prizes. If you're ever in a locked game state, Elekid can help kind of free that up as well, which is really nice. 4-4 Cleffa, which is standard in pretty much every single Wotc deck, just for reload. And that's kind of it for the Mon lines. 20 trainer base, of course, is 2 Oak, which is very standard, 2 Comp Search, and 2 Item Finder. We consider these pretty core, nothing super complicated. It feels like the right amount of discard for everybody in shop, and it gives you enough momentum to find what you need to in a pinch. Similar disruption package, usually it's a 2-2 of Gust and energy removal, but for this deck it runs pretty lean, so I run 4 energy removal. It's usually really good in steel matchups. It usually just helps with tempo swing. This deck can be a little slow to get going with the bench, and because the bench can be slow to get going, I'll run 2 of Trader. Just dependent on the matchup. Sometimes you really want the Mime, sometimes you don't, sometimes you really want the Elekid. So Trader just gives you a few easier ways, especially to find the bird line, because they're only at 2-2. If one gets killed off, you'll want to find a way to get it back pretty easily. One of Resistance Gem, just because Psychic Resistance is pretty relevant. You will run into a lot of Psychic Resistance, similar to the Rat line, but especially with Chansey, which is fairly meta. And then for ending the trainer slots, we have 1 of Fan Clubs, usually a 1 or 2 in every deck. 1 Friend Ball, which is a little cheeky since Clef is everywhere. It's an easy way to search out the birds or the rats. Also Espeon from E-Reader is getting really popular, so it's also pretty free to get any of the psychic lines from that. Running a 2-run of Strength Charm. This allows Eradicate to hit 30 off of its split, which can one-shot babies, which is really important, and just gives the deck a little flexibility with certain math. Town V is also just a standard reload I run a 1 of. And then the energy line is pretty simple. Got 2 on Recycle, just because we have the flexibility to do so. Potion Energy is also a little weird, but it does allow Rat to attack. It also can put Mr. Mime out of range of certain kills, which can be really nice. And then, not surprising, 4 on the DCEs, which powers up Hypno. You can get into attacking with Dodrio if you want to. It's not the worst attacker. And then the last bit is going to be 8 Psychic Energy. So that's everything in the deck. Feels really good. I think it's a good deck, but no one's copied it yet. So that's it. Thanks.
Awesome. What was your record today?
2-1 off of win against Frogs, win against Arcanine, and a loss against Chansey.
All right. Awesome. Thanks.
Yep. Thank you.